Hi guys, D900Man here, and I am very pleased to be bringing you our review of the new Blackberry Z10. This is being sent over by Vodafone, and you can pick up the new Blackberry Z10 for absolutely free on a 24-month contract starting at £42 a month. So let's roll that intro and crack this open. I'm sure you can't wait to, just as I wasn't yesterday. So we'll roll that intro and let's get straight into it. So this is the box for the Blackberry Z10 on Vodafone, and as you can see, it's got Blackberry Z10 right in front of you. Round at the sides, you've got those few barcodes that nobody really tells you, but it's got the IMEI number. It's got a little bit about the device and RIM or Blackberry on the background, and then it's got Blackberry on the side. So very plain box. Let's crack it open, and there is the device. And picking this up yesterday and even picking it up now, this is super light. However, it does remind me very much so of the iPhone 5. But we're going to put that to one side and we'll have a look at that in just a second. See what we get in here. First of all, we get a little bit of instruction manuals, and we tend not to read those because we're gadget lovers. And then we've got a little bit of information about the Snapdragon processor that's in here from Qualcomm. Put that to one side. We then get a battery, and this is an 1800 milliamp hour battery, so in my review at the end we'll see how we get along with that. We then get a USB to micro USB charger in there, and then we also get some headphones. And companies that just don't bring the, I don't know, the goodness of headphones. I'm not saying that these are bad headphones, but they do look cheap, and that is a bit of a letdown, especially for this flagship device from Blackberry. And on the other side, we just get this USB charger from Blackberry as well. So we're going to pop all that in there. All the accessorizing goodness that Blackberry sends us, we're going to pop back in there. Other than that battery, we're going to need that to power up the device, and we'll show you that in just a second. So like I said, this is an 1800 milliamp hour battery, so not the largest battery in the world, so we're gonna have to see how we get on with this. Like I said, this is available from Vodafone for absolutely free. We're going to peel off these labels. Nothing feels better than peeling off those sticky labels. However, I'm not sure, because I'm a tech lover, I like to keep these, and then whenever I get rid of a device, I like to put them all back on so it looks brand new, and the person who's buying it off me has a great device at the end. So this is the device, and like I said, this is absolutely light as you like, but it is very iPhone-ish, even down to the slimness of the design and the plainness of it. Now you've got two ports in the side, you've got the sleep and wake, and then 3.5mm jack, and then other things around the device. So let's crack this open. So to open the back, we just pull the back up, and then that is quite flimsy, but not too flimsy at all. You've got the NFC technology just built in the back there. You've got space for your SD card, your micro SD card just here, and then also for your SIM. Put the battery in and let this boot up, and then just put it back on. It kind of snaps all back together. Now, even though that is flimsy, that's not too bad at all. You just have to make sure it's all clipped into process, into the right bits. Now the back of this is textured, so it's going to offer you good grip, and then you get that large Blackberry logo. Round at the front, you get the Blackberry logo just here. And I was watching one of Mquan's videos on Avora TV, and I have to say I totally agree with what he said about just having the Blackberry logo rather than the full Blackberry embossed into that. So let's turn on the device. So there we go. While that's booting up, we'll give you a tour around it. You've got some volume keys up and down, and then a dedicated voice control button. Round at the bottom, absolutely nothing. Then round at the side, you get your charging ports and data ports just here and here. Strange that there's two of those, but we'll have to read up. You get your 3.5 0 jack, your sleep, wake, power on and off button, and then that secondary microphone. So we're just waiting for this to boot up now. So this is actually a 4G ready phone, and it will be ready on Vodafone's 4G network when they launch it. It's available to support many different data and connectivity. Obviously you've got your Bluetooth 4.0, you've got your 2G, 3G and 4G connectivity in there as well. You've got your Wi-Fi, you've got your sat-nav, you've got the whole 9 yards in here. No physical keyboard on here, it is fully touchscreen. Now standby time on 3G, you're going to get about 408 hours. You've got a 16GB internal memory as well, which you can up to with a 32GB micro SD card. Dimensions of this are 130mm tall by 65.6mm wide by just 9mm thick, and then it's got that Qualcomm Snapdragon 1.5 GHz dual-core processor. It's a 4.2-inch screen, and it weighs just 136 grams. And then you've obviously got that Blackberry 10 OS in the device as well. Screen type is an LCD screen, and you're going to get 128 by 768 at 356 pixels per inch, and a very crisp display in here as well. On the back you get that 8-megapixel camera, while on the front you get a 2-megapixel camera, full 1080p HD at 30 frames per second, and then you're also going to get that 5x zoom as well. It's going to be able to work with Windows, with Mac as well, and loads of other devices. So like I've said, very, very nice device. No physical home button on here, and one of the nicest things I like about this is to wake it up, you just swipe the screen up, so you can see there, if I just swipe it up, there it should appear. You get a peek view, you get Blackberry Hub, so it's all built on gesture technology. So very, very decent device, and there's your list of different applications. Obviously runs Blackberry World for all your applications, and likewise. So this is our first unboxing of the Blackberry Z10. Absolutely gorgeous device. I really, really like it. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you real soon in our next one.